Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? This is Bill, and today I'm up in my happy place today, guys. I'm up in Santa Rosa Plateau. I just got off of a 3.5 mile hike. Beautiful day today. Weather's absolutely perfect. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the third video in my series of 5 on the myth of intermittent fasting, what a lot of the medical professionals and health professionals are telling their clients and their patients that they shouldn't do intermittent fasting because of certain issues will happen when they're fasting. And I'm here to talk about 5 of the most popular ones. And I've already done myth number 1, which was intermittent fasting or extended fasting will actually cause starvation. And I showed you in my blog post that that is not true. That's lies. In my myth number 2, another popular one that a lot of these medical professionals like to say is that intermittent fasting or extended fasting will also cause you to lose muscle mass. And is that truth? Truth or lies? And it's a lie. That's also does not happen. As a matter of fact, when you're doing extended fasting, it actually will do the opposite of what they're saying. You'll actually increase or add muscle mass. And in my blog post, I also put the research in that too. Well, guys, here's myth number 3. And this is a popular one also, which a lot of the nutritionists or trainers, whoever you want to call yourselves, they also tell people that if you do intermittent fasting or an extended fasting, your blood sugar is going to drop. Now, guys, that's also a lie. That is not true. And research has already shown that, and research has been showing this for decades. What's happened is during the last 25, 30 years, Western medicine or the health industry has kind of put intermittent fasting and extended fasting, kind of swept it under the carpet. And it's got a long history of research, and our ancestors, our founding fathers of medicine, actually used this process of intermittent and extended fasting to fight diseases. But of course, there's no money linked to intermittent fasting and extended fasting. It's actually free to do. So why in the world would the medical professionals want you guys to do it? Why would the pharmaceutical companies want you guys to do it? They don't. And so that's why they've pushed it under the carpet, because they know it works. And science has already proved that it works. And besides, guys, when you're doing an intermittent fasting or an extended fasting, in one of my research books that I've been following that I've been reading, it actually stated in there, and I'll read a paragraph from that. So it's not coming from me. It's actually coming from research itself. And I'll just read that to you real quick. Sometimes people worry that blood sugar will fall very low during fasting, and they will become shaky or sweaty. Now, some of you might have gone through that before and felt that shakiness or whatever. And blood sugar levels are, your blood sugar levels, guys, are tightly monitored. The body monitors that very, very closely. And when you guys understand how the body actually uses energy, and how the body actually gets their energy and where they get it from, then all this makes sense about this blood sugar stuff when you're doing intermittent fasting. See, the body's not stupid. It's got several mechanisms in it or internally, that will actually draw energy to keep your blood sugar levels to normal so you can operate. And there's science backing all this up. So when somebody says, well, I can't work out fasting because my blood sugar is going to actually drop, well, that's not what happens. That's not what's going to happen. And the facts are out there, and the research is out there proving that. And there's examples of that. Our ancestors, just, those of you that think about this. Our ancestors, they didn't have shopping centers to go buy food with, or to go buy food, or if they ran out of milk or whatever, they didn't have anywhere to go. It was feast and famine. That's what it was all about. And our ancestors, there was days when they went out hunting for 3, 4, 5, 6 days at a time, and they didn't find anything to hunt, or they didn't find anything to eat. So think about that. I mean, if it was true that during fasting your blood sugar drops, well, we wouldn't be here today, because our ancestors obviously would have never made it to their next meal. You see what I'm saying? And so there's a fact right there. If you really think about that, okay, well, that's true, Bill. Obviously, our ancestors, when they were out hunting, they didn't get food all the time, but yet they had enough energy to keep going until they did find food. You see, guys? So that's how it works. So I put together a blog post, guys, that was more specific about this, and this is just kind of like an entry video to just to get you started on it. Kind of put some, kind of put the platform there. And so if you go to my Drink Nature's Water Facebook page, you like that, the blog post will be there. Also, you guys, you can go to my YouTube channel and type in Bill Mabry. And I've got all kinds of great health videos on there also. But guys, like I said, those of you that may have already had somebody tell you that fasting will cause your blood sugar to drop, or you can't work out on an empty stomach because your blood sugar will drop. No, it does not work that way. It never has. It never will. Here's a great example. The reason why I'm doing this video right now up here in Santa Rosa Plateau is because I just came off of a 3.5 hour hilly walk. And I'm going to tell you what I've done all week. On Tuesday, I did a 24-hour fast. On Wednesday, I did a 24-hour fast. Both days, I work out during my fasting. That's how we normally work out. No blood sugar issues, no loss of energies or anything. On Thursday, I did a 20-hour fast. And then on Friday, I did another 20-hour fast. So today, I'm doing another 20-hour fast. Like I said, my blood sugar's fine. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about the myth 3, about blood sugar dropping when you're doing intermittent fasting. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, and we train today. When we do interval strength training, we train heavy, we train hard. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go do a 3.5 mile hilly walk up in Santa Rosa Plateau, and let's see if my blood sugar drops. Because obviously when I got here, I was already 18 hours into my fasting. And so I did the 3.5 hour walk, guys, and I had no issues. I have no cravings. I got no cravings for carbohydrates. I got no cravings for sugar. I actually almost have to force myself to eat when I come off of a 20-hour fast, or any fast. I almost have to force myself because I'm not hungry, but I do need to eat. So you see, guys, there's a great example right there. But, those of you that have never done intermittent fasting, or maybe just looking into it, there is a beginner's protocol. So if you message me and you want to know more about that, I will give you that information. But there is a protocol for you beginners out there, because you do want to do it right. And you want to benefit from all the health benefits you get, especially when you do an extended fasting, guys. So guys, go to my Drink Nature's Water Facebook page, like it, read the blog, educate yourself. So when a medical professional or when a health professional tells you that you have to have breakfast every morning and you have to eat every 2 hours because your blood sugar is going to drop, that's a bunch of BS. It's not true. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys saw some value in this. And I'm actually going to be doing 5 of these myths. And I think the 4th myth, I'm trying to remember now. The 4th myth is about, I know what it is about binge eating. The medical professionals and health professionals are also saying that if you do intermittent fasting, or even if you do an extended fasting especially, that when you come off the fasting, you're going to binge eat. Now, that isn't what happens, because the body is not that stupid either. Okay, guys? So, hey, guys, hope you're having a great day. We'll see you guys the next time around. Have a good one. Bye.